Greetings to all. Myself Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor, IT Department from SNS College of Technology. Now we are going to see about the operating system services. Here we have that five services provided by an operating system, which will be the convenience for the users. First one will be the program execution, and then input output operation, file system manipulation, communication, and then error detection. First one, program execution. It enables the running of an application and then processes. Second one, input output operations. It manages the input and output devices for the data transfers. Third one, file system manipulation. Here it will organizes and manages the files and the directories. Fourth one will be the communication. Here it will facilitates the data exchange between the system. Fifth one, error detection. Here it will detect the errors in the process executions. And then program execution. The purpose of the computer system is to allow the user to execute the program. The core purpose of the computer system will be the program execution and then operating system environment. It provides a necessary environment for execution, and then it will running a program involving that allocating and deallocating the memory, CPU scheduling in the case of multi-processing, and then input output operations. Each program require an input and produces an output. This involves the use of input output operations. So the OS are providing that input output make it convenient for the user to run the programs. Here in input output operations, we have that a program produces output. While we give an input, it automatically it produces an output, and then here we have program executes, that program process the data. Third one will be the file system manipulation. The output of the program may need to be written into the new files or the input taken from for the some other files. The operating system provides the services. Here we have that program execution, file creation, input request, data processing, and then data reading, data writing, and output generation. These are the services provided in the file system manipulations. Fourth one will be the communication. Here in communication, the process need to communicate with each other to exchange the information during the executions. It may be between the process running on the same computer or running on the different computer. Here we have shared memory and message passing. In shared, first one will be the shared memory. Here we have two process A and process B. The process A share the memory to the message queue. Here we have in kernel, we have the common message queue. From that message queue, the process B can retrieve that necessary data. Likewise, in message passing, here we have a separate shared memory for the process. Here the process A share the data to the shared memory. From that shared memory, the process B can retrieve their wanted data. It won't communicate with the kernel mode. Fifth one will be the error detection. An error is one part of the system may causes the malfunctioning of the complete systems. In error deductions, we have that it will monitor the system, that is continuously check for the errors, and relieve users worry, assures the users of the system stability, and prevent the propagation. It stops the error from the spreading. In error deductions, we goes on that resource allocation, accounting, and productions. In resource allocating, when the multiple users are logged on to the systems or the multiple jobs are running at the same system, the resource must be allocated to each of them, so that the many different types of resources are managed by the operating system. That is, prioritize the users, and then equal distribution and the dynamic allocation. These comes under the resource allocations. And then accounting, that operating systems keep track of which the users are use how many and which kind of computer resources. This record keeping may be used for accounting so that the user can be built or simply for accumulating the usage statistics. Here we have track usages, it will record the data, and then for bill uses, and here we can analyze the statistics. Fourth one will be the productions. In productions, we here we have a process isolation, resource control, external security, and then user authentication. Thank you.